Awesome. So this is a really quick kind of high-level agenda of what I want to go through today. Just the process or the stages of a fundraising transaction. What does it take to get a financing closed? And so, your first thing that you're doing before you even go out and start talking to investors, capital planning. And then you've got the investor outreach process. You got to negotiate the structure and terms of the deal. Once those are negotiated, the investors go through due diligence. We'll talk a little bit more about what that means. And then you've got the closing or the investor onboarding process. And then lastly, post-closing, you've got these relationships and compliance that you've got to deal with as now a venture-backed or a company that's been able to close a financing. So that's the structure of this presentation. What we're going to be doing today is we're going to be comparing the traditional financing model versus what we call agile fundraising. So there's a little bit of a difference that we want to talk about. We're not focusing and saying agile fundraising is the only way to raise money, but there is a distinct comparison that we want to show you. And there's some benefits to agile fundraising that we think people can get from knowing this information. So we'll go ahead and dive right into this outline. Thank you, Alexis. So Savvi, we partner with WeTransact to give you guys a number of tools and services to make your lives as founders easier and better throughout your venture's life cycle, from formation to fundraising, even to exit. And so we offer a number of tools on a SaaS platform that you get to take advantage of. In a DIY, you get to access it and use it as much as you want or need. I'll show you what some of those tools are, or I'll talk about them. And then we also offer services in conjunction with those tools that you can take advantage of as well. And I'll explain some of what those are shortly. So we have a number of different products. We have Savvi Go, Savvi Raise, and Savvi Exit. These are packages of tools that you access on a SaaS platform that you can use depending on the stage of your company. So if you are just starting out, at a pre-seed level, we have a number of services that you can take advantage of depending on what you're needing. We have subscriptions that you can use. And these services are, your entity formation, getting your org documents set up, getting your entity filed with different states, getting bank accounts set up, getting your founder documents set up, your cap table set up, your option pool set up. This is all stuff we label as, hey, you need to do this pre-fundraising. This is basic foundational stuff for your company. And we want to give this to you as easy and as cheap as possible. You can get access to our tools through a subscription on Savvi. We also have add-on services. So if you have questions about, well, what if I want to be an LLC or a C Corp? Which of those is best? Why should I be a Delaware corporation if I'm going to be raising money? What if I'm already an LLC and need to convert it to a corporation? We have add-on services that we can give you quotes for to help provide those. If you actually want to hop on a call with an attorney and get that counsel and hand-holding or a white glove experience, we can provide those services as well.
Yeah.
We'll share how you can schedule with our team to talk about the pricing of that and what that looks like. Just a heads up, as a WeTransact company, if you sign up for a Savvi subscription, you also will get some credits towards some of these services, and we'll share what that looks like. And so that's a Savvi Go level.
Oh, that's
exciting.
I didn't even know about that one, so I'm excited.
Yeah, there's some credits that you can take advantage of if you're a WeTransact company. So Savvi Raise is a bundle of tools and services that is meant for somebody who's raising money.
Awesome.
So we have a number of self-serve tools that you can get access to on our platform if you're on a subscription. So safes and convertible notes, everything from board consents to approve those financings, the term sheets that you would need to generate to share with the investors, the signature collection process. Mm-hmm. We have some due diligence reports that you can actually fill out to share with investors so that you don't have to go through a law firm to answer all those questions. You can go through our diligence report process and share it with the investors directly to skip over all of those transaction fees that firms charge you to develop a diligence report. You'll have the ability to generate data rooms for your investors and share those data rooms with investors for ongoing reporting. One thing I'll mention is we have a a library of templates, templates for employee onboarding, equity agreements, board and stockholder consents, all these things that you want to be able to do. We have a library of templates. We call them workflows, and you'll get access to that on our platform depending on what you're looking to do. If you have a very custom document, we may not have a template for it, but we could automate it for you. So there's some customization that we can do. Those roll-up vehicles, the SPVs that we talked about, we have workflows for you to be able to set those up as well and have investors invest through an SPV. And then on the service side, we have counsel, paralegals who can provide financing counsel and financing admin services. We are a fraction of the cost for compared to your standard law firm. So we work with financing counsel partners who work under the Savvi model, meaning they're going to use the platform to streamline signature collection, data rooms. They're not going to be churning billable hours on your financing. If you engage with our partner law firms, you're going to get an efficient and effective financing experience. We have ongoing paralegal subscriptions as well for folks who, hey, I don't want to maintain my cap table, or I need somebody to help me maintain my cap table. That ongoing, what we call corporate compliance, you can have a paralegal that's at a subscription price to be able to do that sort of things. So we have a number of services to go with your financing along with the SaaS tools.
Yeah.
And we will share with WeTransact kind of some demos that they can put out there so that you can go and see what the Savvi platform looks like and how to use it.
Yeah.
But that is what Savvi offers. We want to make that available to the WeTransact companies. We are offering up to $1,200 in credit. Depending on your subscriptions that you get on, that credit may be lower. It could even be higher, and depending on what services you're looking to do. So this is actually, it says here you need to schedule a call by December 31st. This is actually an open offer for WeTransact companies. So regardless of when you have your financing coming down the road, you can schedule with our onboarding team. So this QR code takes you to a calendar link if you want to just scan that. Otherwise, you'll be able to contact our onboarding team to talk about the pricing, the price points, the different services, what that looks like. And the WeTransact site you'll be able to access that contact information through the site. So that's it for our high level overview of what you get as a WeTransact company through the Savvi partnership. So hopefully that's been helpful.
Yes, my goodness, it's more than helpful. I mean, this is exciting because one thing we loved from the first time we met with your team was you really understand startups and entrepreneurs, and that's not always something every law firm has a specialty in, and that is something here. As your experience as a founder, you could really empathize. You've really understood all the kind of danger points, the red flag points, all the areas that could be improved, and what you've developed with Savvi and your team is fantastic because it's like you're wearing both hats. You're able to say, hey, this would be a lot better for the founder. This is what's affordable at this stage. And, understanding that there's a lot that a resourceful founder can do on their own. And having a SaaS that starts you on the right path hopefully helps you avoid those pitfalls, and then growing with you and really being able to have a SaaS product, because not all founders, I think, get the legal advice they need at the moment they need it most. It's knowing it, but knowing the information before you need it. It's but having these strategies so that you don't end up in a place where you gotta pay to get out of, so to speak. It was more costly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep. No, that's exactly it. So hopefully we can, get you guys what you need, and we'd love to talk to you, even just to explore what you're looking for, see if we can get you what you need. So thanks everybody for your time.
Thank you so much. It was wonderful having you on. We'll break it all up. We'll make sure everybody has everything. There's going to be a lot of resources coming along the way. As Dan and his team have updates, we'll be sure to post that as well. And thank you, Dan, so much for taking your time to really go through this and answer a lot of the questions that founders are probably needing to ask right now as they plan for their raise.
No problem. Thank you.
Have a good one. Thank you.